Morning, fellas. So yeah, I had an accident on the way home. Last fishing trip. Um, it's all loaded up, had cooler and fishing poles and everything on the back of the bike. And I was on. I had just passed um, Grindstone Park. I was on my way home, and I was on one of those paved trails I showed you. And coming up on a corner, it was just wet. It looked like it had been wet for a few days. It was that slimy stuff on it, algae or whatever it is. And I wasn't going all that fast, maybe 12 miles an hour, and come over that slick spot. The front tire just slid right out from under me. Just snap of fingers, completely unexpected. And I went down and landed on my back, and bike skidded for a feet or two. And I just laid there for a second, and then got up and started checking everything. And my pants were torn. I was wearing my typical tactical pants that I wear, and they have like a double material in the knee, and it was torn open, and my knee's skinned. I was wearing gloves, but this palm of my hand hurts still. All the rest of my gear seemed okay. I had everything strapped on the bike really well. You ever seen that viral picture online of somebody that was toting some dirt bikes in like a closed trailer, and there was an accident on the interstate, and the truck and the trailer is like totaled, and the trailer is upside down, and the dirt bikes are still like strapped to the floor of the trailer, and they all look perfect. Well, it was kind of like that. I mean, the bike went down, obviously, but the corner of the bags got torn up here, and on the back here they got torn up a little bit. But other than that, it was okay. It didn't run right on the way home. I couldn't get it to do over on a steep hill. I couldn't get it to do over 8 miles an hour. So I didn't know what was going on. And when I got home, I didn't mess with anything. I just put the bike in the garage, and I just forgot about it for the day. So today, messing with it, the handlebars here were damaged, and the mirror was bent. The handlebars were bent back this way a little bit. The display was bent over to one side. Excuse me. And I straightened all that stuff, and nothing seemed to be broken. It was just loose, and so I tightened the screw in here and got it all back down. I loosened the handlebars, got them back to where I like them, tightened everything back down, pushed the mirror back out, tightened it back down, and I went through everything electrical on the bike, made sure all the connections were good, pulled the controller out, made sure the connections were all good, and everything seemed fine except for the main connection here between the controller and the motor seemed loose. I could spin it. So I opened it up all the way, took it apart, looked at it, make sure everything's okay, plugged it back together, tightened it up really good, and took it for a ride around the block, and it seemed to be working okay. So so I hadn't charged up the battery or anything. So I was like, well, let's charge the battery, get the battery all the way to 100%. And I loaded up the bike. I put 45 pounds of water bottles in on the bike, and put the battery on, and then found the steepest hill in my neighborhood, and just stress tested it. Stopped at the bottom of the hill and tried to accelerate up the hill while dragging my feet, just trying to add as much resistance to the motor to see what it could handle. And it didn't have a problem accelerating over 15 miles an hour. So I think it's okay. I think that connection just happened to be kind of loose a little bit, and just dumping the bike the way I did just pulled it apart the rest of just enough that it wasn't getting full power. So I'm hoping everything's okay. The next trip I go out on, I don't know how much of adventurous I'm going to get on the trip. I might just go out for a cruise for the day. We'll see. But it's got me a little rattled. It sucks going around a corner like that and getting dumped at something you don't expect. It's something that I've kind of gone out of my way for, and I've planned about. That's why I have these tires on here. These tires aren't your typical e-bike tires. I mean, look at these things. These are Shinko's SR 241s. This is more of a DOT tire. It's meant for like a moped or a motorcycle. And it's a really soft tread, and it's really knobby and really grippy. And I have these for that reason, so that I don't crash on stuff like that. But a super slick sidewalk, a nice paved surface like that, there wasn't much I could do, so anyway, we'll be back out there. I ain't stopping. Appreciate you guys' support. We'll see you next time. Peace.